Pajemski with it. Pass to Smith. Over Thompson. Smith inside. He's covered by Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 5 on the clock. Pajemski finds
2
Robinson.
minutes remaining in the game.
From downtown. Offensive rebound. And Hooser with the block. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Walker Kessler. Jabari Smith is out there with Pajemski. Then it's Robinson. And it's Clark. And it's small forward. Here's Smith. Yep, that one goes. Smith's got 15 points in just the second half.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
Thompson for the triple. And another three for Houston.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Here's Pajemski. The Rockets pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Houston again with the bucket.
I like the fact that this team continues to fight and have clawed themselves back into a point where they're in striking distance.
Timeout called the Warriors. They lead by 6. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jabari Smith.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 4. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hunter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're ahead by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Everyone, it's time to fire up some t-shirts.
Here's Hunter. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Sexton. And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And here's Harper from the arc. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice in the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team and just fighting tonight.
And regulation now complete. We will go. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Warriors leading by 5. We've got DeAndre Hunter. Mitchell Robinson out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. Now Hunter. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Second shot opportunity. Here's Kessler. And it's out of bounds. And last touch by Holmgren.
Terrific swat from Holmgren there. Just shows you his length.
Houston making a switch. Thompson's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Smith has checked in. Mitchell against Holmgren. Kessler passes to Mitchell. And Boozer with the block. Thompson inside the line. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Is on Colin Sexton. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
The line for two.
And the second of two is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Boozer. They get the rebound. Outside Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
You can look at Holmgren's eyes. He's got a cold-blooded stare.
Warriors have gotten less than half their shots to go down in overtime. They're 4 for 10. Here's Hunter. He kicks to Mitchell. And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Here's T. Houston gets it back. The kick out to Harper. Holmgren against Smith to tie it up. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Thompson from long range. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Warriors. Mitchell wide open. And the Warriors miss again.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Now here's Thompson. Passes it to Harper. Over Mitchell. Gets in!
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 2. 7 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now. And coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now a timeout called by Houston. Right side, Harper.
This series is not over. Down to their last dying breath, and they actually survive.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the W. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see.
1:43 left in the game, and he comes up with a bucket.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range, the shot. It just works.
So the Rockets 5 now. We've got him in Thompson, and it's Boozer in at the 5 spot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Now here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch. The because that's who's going to come away with this one.
There's the steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Money.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by Houston. Finished off the break.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
To halt the run, Thompson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Back to Hero. Driving to the basket. Here's Podziemski. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets the three fly. And Boozer gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs hype.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The Western Conference crown is going to be theirs, and he's the #1 reason why. As clutch a performance you could ask for in a game with everything on the line. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. Now he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. So on the floor for Houston, Harper is out there with Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's D, and it's Holmgren in at the power forward. San Antonio leading by 8. Passes it to Adebayo. To the left wing. Opens it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals, not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Houston. Here's Carton. A second chance effort. That's tipped. They get it back. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's D. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're leading by 5. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Carton. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Castle. Adebayo on the follow. And the Spurs lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 4. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poke loose. Harper with the steal. Over to the wing. Here's D. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. Here's Carton. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Carton. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 3. 5 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the 3. Point line. Still, the